Hello, everyone. This is Kaizen Base. Today we will learn about methods for improvement consideration, brainstorming and KJ method.
This time let's check the points of brainstorming and KJ method, which are the essential techniques in Kaizen activities.
So, let's get started with the lecture.
Well, Mio, let's continue to learn about the methods for improvement consideration. Have you ever heard of brainstorming?
Yes, of course. It is a technique with everyone gathering together to come up with many ideas, isn't it?
That's right. It is an essential technique for Kaizen activities. It is said two heads are better than one. It is very important to gather the people involved, but not to perform alone when searching problems and considering improvement plans.
Brainstorming is what we use at that time, isn't it?
Yes, brainstorming is the technique for creativity development, which was created by Alex Osborn, who was mentioned when we learned Osborn checklist last time. Emphasis is placed on proceeding while everyone freely expressing ideas. And ideas and researched information are written down for a theme one by one on a slip of paper.
I have done brainstorming before. By gathering several people and sharing wild ideas without being constrained by preconceived ideas, ideas that cannot be thought of by one person have come out.
That's right. The following effects can be expected by performing the brainstorming. Regarding the problems, awareness level of everyone in the workplace can be unified. The cause of the problem can be pursued deeper than thinking alone. Responding to each other's opinions in a chain reaction with broader view of the problems. Developing members' problem-finding abilities and creativity, and cultivating a sense of unity in the workplace.
It is effective not only for giving ideas, but also in raising participants' awareness on problems.
By the way, it is important to adhere to the following 5 principles when performing the brainstorming. 1. Quantity rather than quality. Let's hold the opinions that the more people speak up, the better and high-quality ideas will surely be produced from the quantity. 2. Encouraging wild ideas. Anything related to the theme will be fine. Wild ideas are welcomed. Let's have the attitude that the huge possibilities may arise from unusual opinions. 3. No criticism. Never criticize any opinions that come up, as the amount of ideas will decrease. 4. Building on the ideas of others. It's fine to build on the ideas of others. Let's combine the ideas that come up, improve and develop them further. 5. Everyone speaks up. Let's proceed with discussion so that all participants can speak up.
It depends on the ability of the host and facilitator, doesn't it?
And KJ method is a technique to organize a large number of ideas and have them sorted well. Since it is a technique created by cultural anthropologist Akita Jiro, it was named the KJ method after the initials of his name. This technique was created by Akita to sort out a huge amount of data after the survey, but it has come to be used in various fields such as problem solving in organization and marketing. KJ method is proceeded with the following 4 steps. 1. Gathering a large number of ideas by brainstorming. 2. Classifying into groups. 3. Presenting graphically. 4. Formulating and writing. Let's take a look at the details. The first step is to gather a large number of ideas by brainstorming. Determine the theme and write down as much as information and ideas related to the theme. Write down only one piece of information on one slip of paper. And remember to write down not only the ideas in your head but also the ones you have found online without thinking deeply. Spread out all the paper apart on the desk and read content written on all the paper when finishing writing. If you're working as a team, it is best to explain each other and confirm the contents at this point. The second step is classifying into groups. Divide the cards lined up into groups of 2 or 3 with related content. The point here is not to forcefully classify ideas that don't belong to any category, leave them as they are. And bundle the small groups, give a title to the group and put it on the top. The title will be easy to understand by changing the color of the paper or the color of the letters. Then create a medium group by putting together the cards in small groups with similar contents. Here the middle group is bundled together with a title putting on the top in the same way. Finally, the cards are put together into a large group of about 10 by repeating the step. The third step is to present graphically. Place a large group on a piece of construction paper. Arrange similar types close to each other, and make a correlation diagram by enclosing them with lines or connecting them with arrows so that the relevance can be understood. The fourth step is formulating in writing. Formulate in writing about the whole relationship with the titles given to each group so that everyone can understand. The overall picture can be grasped if presented graphically in the third step. Writing can be formulated by connecting the titles with conjunctions. If it is difficult to formulate in writing at this stage, try step 3 again. KJ method is a method that in the process of grouping seemingly disjointed information, problems and ideas that haven't been noticed before will be discovered. It has been 50 years since it was created, but it is still widely used in the business scenes. It will have good effects no matter doing it alone or as a team. Please have a try when you want new ideas.
I see. I really want to have a try next time. Now, we make a summary of today's lecture. Brainstorming refers to a technique to gather the people involved, but not to perform alone when searching problems and considering improvement plans. By sharing wild ideas without being constrained by preconceived ideas towards the theme, sometimes ideas that cannot be thought of by one person will come out. In addition, it is effective not only for giving ideas, but also in raising participants' awareness on problems. Let's adhere to the principles of brainstorming, which are quantity rather than quality, encouraging wild ideas, no criticism, building on the ideas of others, and everyone speaks up. KJ method is a technique to organize a large number of ideas and have them sorted well. Implementation steps of KJ method are as follows. 1. Gathering a large number of ideas by brainstorming. 2. Classifying into groups. 3. Presenting graphically. 4. Formulating in writing. KJ method is a method that in the process of grouping seemingly disjointed information, problems and ideas that haven't been noticed before will be discovered. Thank you so much for taking the lectures. The lectures on Learn with Animation Introduction to IE, the way to proceed with improvement using IE techniques were over. Have you understood the flow and concept of Kaizen activities with the utilization of IE techniques? Let's put what we have learned to practical use. Let's learn about the details of various IE techniques in learning with animation IE practice. That's all about today's lecture. So, see you at the next theme.